I'm Professor Salome Bukachi, a professor of anthropology in the Institute of Anthropology, Gender and African Studies of the University of Nairobi in Kenya, specializing in medical anthropology. So the genesis of my calling myself a cultural broker is because that's the essence of anthropology. Anthropology is about looking at people's cultures, their behavior, their values, their principles, their norms, and highlighting this, bringing this to the forefront of discussions, kind of representing the views of the community, their cultural views, putting that on the forefront of any development project that people are working on. And so I see that as an anthropologist, I bridge the cultural aspects of the communities with whatever developmental programs are ongoing. And I see this as journalists are also similarly cultural brokers because they're also the voices of the community. They're the voices of the voiceless. They represent voices of people who may not be on the table, and they're able to project those stories to others to be able to hear those stories and use those stories for the good of the rest of the community. And even as I talk about myself as a cultural broker, it's not just about the communities at the lower level. It's across the whole range of communities. And communities could be policymakers, could be researchers, academicians. They all have stories that need to be told, but told from the perspective on which they are coming from and told from the context in which each of them are situated. So being a cultural broker is situating the information in the milieu of where each of the stakeholders are coming from, so that then there is representation, proper representation of their voices and of their issues and of their perspectives.